Hi, I'm Ned Wolf with Irwin Industrial Tools. In this segment, we're going to examine circular saw blades for power saws. Circular saw blades are used by builders, framers, carpenters, woodworkers, contractors, and serious DIY. They're primarily used for portable electric, cordless saws, compound miter, and table saws. Most common sawing tasks are crosscuts, or sawing across the grain of wood. Rip sawing, or sawing lengthwise with the grain, is sometimes done to trim boards or plywood to narrower widths. Portable saws generally cut larger pieces of building materials to size. Compound miter saws handle smaller interior wood trim and woodworking tasks. Table saws generally handle more precise crosscuts and ripping tasks of hardwood and interior trim as well. The most popular saw and saw blade size used today is the 7 1/4 inch blade. Other popular sizes are 6 1/2 inch for portable saws, 10 inch and 12 inch for compound miter and table saws. To make a proper saw blade selection, you must know the size of the blade required for the saw and the thickness of materials to be cut. Generally speaking, a good rule of thumb for choosing the number of teeth needed on a saw blade is fast sawing in thicker materials requires fewer teeth and large gullets to remove more sawdust. Precise sawing of thinner materials with smoother cuts requires a blade with more teeth and smaller gullets to reduce splintering and chipping. Irwin Industrial Tools offers carbide-tipped and steel circular saw blades for most power saws. They are designed for general purpose sawing of lumber, hardwood, treated wood, plywood, particle board, composite boards, medium density fiber board called MDF, and plastics, just to name a few. A steel tooth blade is made of hardened steel alloy material for strength and wear resistance at the cutting edges. Carbide teeth, also called carbide tipped, is very hard and is brazed to the blade to create long-lasting cutting edges. Carbide tipped blades provide 40 to 50 times longer life over steel blades. Steel blades offer some advantages in low cost and in special applications such as sawing thin wood paneling and plastics. Marathon branded saw blades use construction grade carbide tips for professional framing, remodeling, and general construction. They deliver field-proven performance and durability, such as hitting occasional nails and staples embedded in building materials. They are classified as thin kerf or thin cutting saw blades made for fast and easier sawing by the end user. The 7 1/4 inch 24 tooth Marathon is our most popular blade available. It features a patented tooth design in that every other tooth is ground slightly narrower by 0.1 millimeter. This improves its cutting speed by 20% and is advertised as the fastest framing blade ever, as verified by third-party testing. Other design features are 3 expansion slots that control heat buildup, allowing thermal expansion without warping the blade during heavy use. Marathon also has 3 heat vents to reduce sawdust buildup from clogging and overheating the blade during prolonged rip sawing. Besides Marathon being fast, it is also known for its long-lasting performance and high end-user satisfaction among professionals. Marathon portable electric saw blades come in 6 1/2 inch, 7 1/4 inch, and 8 1/4 inch sizes, all with a universal arbor hole and diamond knockout for worm drive saws. Marathon cordless saw blades are optimized for cordless battery saws that benefit from having ultra-thin kerf design and extra sharp face ground teeth to allow more cuts per battery charge. Cordless blades are offered in 5 3/8 inch, 5 1/2 inch, 6 1/2 inch, and 7 1/4 inch sizes. Marathon large diameter saw blades for compound miter and table saws use high-quality Micro Grain Carbide with sharp face ground teeth for extra smooth finish cuts. The blade bodies are balanced in tension to ensure they run truer for accurate cuts. Large diameter Marathons are offered in 10 inch and 12 inch sizes. Marathon with WeldTec is a specially designed 7 1/4 inch 24 tooth blade for extra heavy duty use. It features a longer lasting sub-micron grade of carbide tip that's welded instead of brazed to the blade body. The welded tooth has a 30% stronger bond between the tooth and the blade than brazed carbide. Marathon WeldTec is therefore going to be less prone to losing teeth common when sawing through wood riddled with nails. They have been field tested with hundreds of end users who have indicated that they could build 50% more homes or last 2 to 3 weeks longer than the standard Marathon 7 1/4 inch 24 tooth blades. Marathon WeldTec is slightly higher priced, ideal for large framing crews and high-end remodelers who want the best saw blade possible. We also offer low-priced Irwin Classic carbide tip saw blades for price-conscious users or contractors using blades in abusive applications such as sawing concrete forms encrusted with concrete. The classic carbide blades have an economical grade of carbide teeth, brazed to a standard steel plate. They come in sizes 6 1/2, 7 1/4, 8 1/4, and 10 inches. Let's review some popular sawing applications such as cross-cutting a 2x4 to final length, ripping 4x8 sheets of OSB for decking to final width, sawing through subfloor for AC and heating and ventilation ducts in the floors, miter cuts to chair railing for interior work, kitchen cabinet installations for hardwood trim pieces, repairing water-damaged subfloors in old bathrooms,